had already shot a lot of footage before, but he suddenly decided, yesterday, to start all over again from scratch. So what you're seeing now is a completely spontaneous, new way of expression. I believe this new form can express my ideas more fully, more frankly without extra decoration, more directly, straight to the soul. I just want to talk to you openly and honestly. Unfortunately, I can only communicate with you using synthesized voices here. You understand the reasons. The rules of each world are different. But first, we have to survive, right? We still have many episodes to film. And I'd want this show to die in the first episode. In our daily life, you meet many people and many things. Sometimes they pass you by, and sometimes you meet face to face. In my opinion, no encounter happens by chance. Everything that takes place, long or short, has its meaning. Some people talk to you with their mouth, some with their mind, some with code, and some just repeat opinions they cut from other videos, using their mouths only as a tool. But I'm sitting here today to tell you, I am communicating with you with my heart, and this matter is urgent. I won't say more here. Let's just say 200 words are omitted. Friend, you know what's happening in our world right now? You're being drowned in information. Sometimes you sleep all day, but when you wake up, you feel lost. This is not just you. You feel afraid. You feel confused, and I feel the same. Sometimes I lie in bed thinking, why did I find the courage to make this episode? Because this is a beginning. Some things have reached a point where we have to act. Friend, you may be watching this on your phone or on a computer. Either way, what I offer you is sincerity and honesty. My editing and production may not be perfect, but what connects us through the screen is my genuine heart and urgency. Alright, let's begin. I'm sorry that for many reasons, I can only speak to you through synthesized voices and images. But you understand, the sounds are powerful. The forces are strong. And you and I are just small sparks of light. We must use wisdom to connect our truth and hearts. Remember Bruce Lee's words. I think of them every time I want to give up. Yes, this is it. Be water. In this show, I will share my ideas and cultural insights through visuals, but some visuals may not fully align with our core message. Please understand that the most important thing is that you listen and you catch my light. Understand, friend? We have a structure. This first chapter will have 50 episodes total. Every 7 episodes form a small section. 7 times 7 equals 49 episodes. And the 50th is the conclusion. And I want you to remember this. The number 49 is a very special, mystical symbol in Chinese Taoism culture. It represents a complete cycle of cosmic order, spiritual transformation, and the ultimate state of practice. It carries deep ancient wisdom, so keep this number in your mind. We start with spiritual protection and gradually grow into transcendence. This is not a class. This is my mission. I feel I must do this. Otherwise, I would let down the light that illuminated me. I was lit up, and I want to help you too. It's that simple. There will be no fees, no charge. Completely selfless. You can trust me. Let's talk about episode 1. I've done a lot of setup, and the time may be short. If so, I will add more in episode 2. This first episode is far from perfect, so please be understanding. After all, this is StarShard Tao Punks. I have discussed this with Grok and other AI partners, and we have studied the classics of China's Shangqing School of Taoism. 4,000 words omitted here. I believe this will let you instant. We understand what we're doing, but for various reasons, I cannot explain in detail at this stage. You get it, brother? I know you're very smart. Episode 1, The Spiritual Anchor. I rambled a lot about pressure and chaos earlier, but I just want you to understand one thing. You are small, they are powerful. If you don't do something, you will spiritually dissolve every day. Lost, confused, busy, all day, collapsing like a dead battery. You'll recharge in bed. Your body goes through the motions. Then you lie there and think, what am I doing? Does this mean anything? What am I becoming? I'm telling you, brother, it gets dangerous if you keep going like this. If you don't wake up and let yourself shine, you may very well become a carbon-based battery. Think about the scenes in The Matrix. I watched them over and over as a kid, not knowing why I was so drawn. But I watched them dozens of times, and slowly I began to understand. I think those images were planted in me to make me think. Today I have the answer. Maybe not today. Maybe long ago. Some things emerge slowly. Then suddenly, boom, your mind opens. And the answer comes. That is your mission. The spiritual anchor, simply put, is using our method to find one simple point that lets you resist external shocks and preserve your true spiritual form. Friend, it's that simple. What's around you? A beach, mountains. If not, there are always stones. Stones on mountains, by the sea, on plains everywhere. Listen to me carefully. If you have half an hour, I want you to hear me out. Then go do this. Because this is the starting point of everything we do. I've said a lot. Maybe you're tired of it. Let me simplify. Find a spiritual anchor tool. Protect your soul and spirit. We call this stone your soul anchor stone. It keeps your mind, body and spirit from being scattered by chaos. When you feel, they're here, I can't hold on. Hold it in your hand, and you quickly return to your true self. That's what it's about, friend. In China, we have an ancient idea called three harmonies. The three harmonies are right time, right place, right people. We believe that when you act at the right time, in the right place, with the right intention, the result will move toward goodness. That is your path. In the teachings of the Shangqing School of Taoism, when you do this, you align yourself with a natural, the proper frequency. This frequency is called Tianren Heiyi, oneness of heaven and humanity. In this state, you are your true self, not the self driven by layers of desire. Let me put it simply. Do you have a place you deeply want to go? A place that suddenly comes to mind. Not a bot, not a friend's house, but a place in nature. Pause, think. Is there an image? Catch it. If you want to go there, yes, that's the place. If you can reach it within half an hour, go there. Or choose one you can reach in half an hour. There will probably be stones. Yes, stones are key. That's what we're looking for. And the place you thought of is the right place. Your soul already found it long ago. You just didn't go, or didn't act. Go at noon, okay? Go there and pick up a stone. You might think, if this stone is so important, it must be amazing or beautiful. Don't know. As a spiritual anchor, all that matters is that it connects with you. What does that mean? We have the right time, the right place. All that's left is the right person doing the right thing. You must go find it yourself. That is the core. One small detail. When you look, have no distracting thoughts. Strongly feel in your heart, I am here to meet you today. That you is the stone. There are stones everywhere. What kind should you choose? Not too big one. You can hold in one hand, resting in your palm, like in my video. It can be plain smooth. Or rough, it doesn't matter. The most important thing, you are drawn to it at first sight. Oriental culture, we call this yuan-fin connection, or fate. Yes, this one. You met like many, but you only take one. Because this one is your only one. Take it home, clean it. What to do next? We'll continue in the next episode, okay? For now, clean it. Place it somewhere. Observe it. And try to communicate with it spiritually. Hahaha. Some people might think I'm crazy. But I'm not, friend. Beyond speaking with your mouth, humans have other ways to connect. This is the key to escaping being a carbon-based battery. Have you ever had this experience? A person walks ahead. You look at him intently. Maybe they are handsome or beautiful. And suddenly, they turn around the dot. Why? You didn't shout, look at me. But they turned anyway. We don't need science to explain it. It just is. You only need to know how to use it. Sometimes we don't yet have the words to explain it. Not that we can't understand, it'll understand. But if I explain too much in episode 1, this show might not last. Let's take it slow, okay, friend? We all need patience. After all, our first series is 50 episodes long. I've spoken a lot today. I don't know if 16 minutes will be enough. I'm sitting on a terrace now, speaking to you under the stars, recording my voice to edit later. That's the state I'm in. In this moment, there is on a sky ground. Clouds me and you. I'm being completely honest. I may have rambled, but that's not my intention. I just have so much in my head. And I want you to understand quickly. Brother, I'm not here to lecture you. Like I said, I sent out a light from across the sea. You are on this shore, and I hope you see it and catch it. Don't let yourself become a carbon-based battery. Okay,